Welcome to Totally Talk English, the podcast where we help you build real English confidence, one conversation at a time. I'm Grace.
And I'm Nick. And hey, before we dive in, we just want to ask you something, honest.
Have you ever studied English for months, maybe even years, and still felt completely frozen the moment you had to actually speak?
Like, your brain knew exactly what to say. But something stopped you. Your mouth opened, and nothing came out.
Yeah. That feeling has a name, actually. It's called communication anxiety. And today, we're going to talk about exactly that. Why it happens, what's going on in your brain, and what you can actually do about it.
No grammar tests. No pressure. Just an honest conversation, one that we really hope makes English feel a little less scary.
Wherever you're listening from right now, we are so glad you're here. Okay, let's get into it.
All right, Grace. Let's start with the big question, why does the brain freeze?
Okay, so, here's something most people don't realize. Speaking another language is not just a cognitive skill, it's actually an emotional one.
Meaning, it's not only about knowing the words?
Exactly. Like, when you practice English alone, in your room, in your head, there's no pressure, right? No judgment. No stakes. But the moment a real person appears in front of you, your emotional brain just activates.
And here's the key thing. When anxiety rises, your access to vocabulary actually drops. I mean, your brain is using its resources to manage fear first. Not language.
So it's not that you forgot the words. Your brain is simply, protecting you from embarrassment.
Which actually makes a lot of sense, right? Like, if you make a mistake in math class, nobody takes it personally. But a speaking mistake in another language? It feels like your whole identity made the mistake.
And so your brain says, oh, silence is safer. But silence doesn't help you improve. And that's the trap so many learners fall into.
Listeners, if you felt this way, hear this clearly. You are not slow. You are not failing. You are experiencing a totally normal psychological response to a genuinely difficult situation.
And the good news? This response can actually be changed. Gradually. Safely. With the right tools.
Okay, can I tell you a slightly embarrassing story?
Oh, please do.
So, I once traveled to another country and wanted to order food at a restaurant. And I practiced just one sentence, for 2 full hours in my hotel room. I would like chicken soup, please.
Very committed.
Extremely committed. I walked in feeling so confident. The waiter smiled. And then, oh no, my brain became mashed potatoes. Complete blank. So instead of, I would like chicken soup, I said something like, I am soup chicken please.
Nick knew.
I know. I panicked and just pointed at the menu like a confused tourist. But eventually, we communicated. Not perfectly. But successfully.
And that is actually the key lesson, right? Communication happened. Not perfect grammar, communication.
Embarrassing moments feel enormous in the moment. And then, they just become funny stories.
Oh, I have one too. So, I was at a train station, late at night, cold and crowded. I needed to find the right platform. I knew the words. But I was so afraid of making a mistake, I stood there for 20 minutes, pretending to check my phone.
Oh, that is painfully relatable.
Finally, I approached someone and said 6 words, "Excuse me, can you help me please?" And she smiled immediately. Spoke slowly. Walked me to the right platform.
Because, most people genuinely want to help. Fear tells us everyone is waiting to judge us. But reality is usually so much kinder than fear suggests.
Exactly. You do not need perfect English to connect with people. You need honesty and a little courage. And those you already have. Okay, let's get practical. Understanding why we freeze is helpful, but knowing what to actually do about it. That's even better.
Right. So, Tool 1, the reset breath. When your mind goes blank, before you speak, just take one slow breath. It literally reduces stress hormones and gives your memory half a second to recover. I mean, it sounds simple. But it actually works.
Tool 2, permission phrases. These are sentences you can use immediately when you feel nervous. Let's practice one right now. Listeners, repeat after us, okay?
I'm still learning, so please speak slowly.
Again, nice and slowly.
I'm still learning, so please speak slowly.
See, that sentence sets honest expectations, asks for what you need, and removes pressure, all at once. And another one, actually, I lost my train of thought, one moment please. Native speakers use that constantly,
Tool 3, the small conversation method. So instead of trying to have a perfect conversation, just focus on one tiny exchange. One sentence. One question.
Like, how was your day? Or, oh, this food smells amazing. Those small moments build confidence far faster than waiting until you feel ready.
Because here's the truth, you will never feel fully ready. I mean, never. Confidence doesn't arrive before you act. It arrives because you act.
Tool 4, out loud practice. Not in your head, actually out loud. Speaking is physical, right? Your mouth needs practice too. Describe your room. Narrate your morning. Talk about what you're eating.
Oh, I used to narrate everything while cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, today we face the onion. The onion is emotionally dangerous.
That part is actually scientifically accurate, by the way. The goal is just to make spoken English feel normal. Not scary. Just something your mouth does every day.
Hey, can I share something that actually changed the way I think about language learning?
Oh yes, please.
So, a lot of learners think fluency means never making mistakes. But actually, the most fluent speakers are the ones who became comfortable with imperfection.
They didn't stop making mistakes. They stopped being afraid of them.
Exactly. Like, think about a year ago. There were English sentences you couldn't understand at all. But now, you understand them easily. Right?
And that is real progress, even if your speaking still feels difficult. Your brain is actually growing every single day.
And you are doing better than you think. I mean, learners almost always underestimate themselves.
So celebrate the small wins, Understanding a joke in English. Watching a scene without subtitles. Ordering food confidently. Those moments matter more than you know. And here is something worth remembering. Improvement is often invisible at first. It's like going to the gym.
Oh yeah, you work hard every day and nothing seems to change. And then one day, suddenly, it just clicks. Oh, this feels easier now.
That is exactly how language learning works. Progress happens quietly in the background. And then one day, you notice it all at once.
So keep going. Even on the days when it feels like, nothing is working. Okay, before we close, let's do a quick role play. Listeners, follow along and say the learner's lines out loud with grace.
Imagine you're at a small cafe. You want to order something, but you're a little nervous. I'll model what a real learner sounds like: hesitant, simple, but completely effective.
Good afternoon. Welcome in. What can I get for you today?
Hi, can I have a small coffee, please?
Of course. Hot or iced?
Hot, please. And, is there a chocolate cake?
Yes, we have one left. Great choice.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Enjoy. Did you notice something? Those sentences were short, a little hesitant, and completely successful. Coffee ordered. Interaction warm and natural.
This is what real conversation looks like, actually. Not a performance. Just a simple exchange between two humans. Repeat this with us now.
Simple English is real English.
Fluency is not sounding like a dictionary. It is connecting with another person. And you are already capable of that.
Okay, one last thing before we close. Accents. A lot of learners feel ashamed of their accent. And I want to say clearly that feeling, while understandable, is actually wrong.
Your accent tells the story of your life. It means you grew up in a different linguistic world, and then chose to learn another language on top of that. That is not a weakness. That is, honestly, remarkable.
Your goal is not to erase where you come from. Your goal is to be understood. And those are very different things, you know. If people understand you, you are succeeding. Full stop.
Let's close with our phrase practice. Listeners, repeat each line out loud, okay?
I'm still learning.
Please speak slowly.
Take your time.
Simple English is real English.
Confidence grows through small, brave moments. Asking one question. Saying one sentence. Trying again after one mistake. Those moments, they compound.
And one day you'll notice that English feels lighter. More natural. More like yours. And you'll realize the progress was happening quietly the whole time.
Hey, if nobody told you this recently, we are proud of you for trying. Learning another language is hard. And you are doing it anyway.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us on Totally Talk English. If this episode helped you, please subscribe and come back for more.
Comment below, what English situation makes you most nervous? We genuinely love to hear from you.
Until next time, take your time, breathe, and be kind to yourself.
Good night, friends.
Good night.